Hey everybody, welcome back to Tim Talks. Appreciate you being here. We're going to go over what it takes to get a job online as a foreigner. Appreciate you being here. I hope these tips help you. We want you to get that job, land that job. We're going to go ahead and get started right into step number 6. Number 6, another thing you could do is start your own online company in whatever avenue you like or you have. Now that's more time consuming and it takes a lot of work to get that set up, but once you get it set up, you just have to keep putting it out there and advertising yourself, but it could pay off in the long run. And it is a viable option. I'll give you an example of that. My wife was looking for a job and she heard of scoping. Now scoping has to do with court reporters. And what happens is they get the transcripts from the people that are transcribing the things that are said, and it's not always accurate. So scopist is a person that goes in, listens to the tapes or listens to the audio. Tapes is, I'm showing you my age. So the audio of what the court reporter had put down. You go through it and you fix it so that it's correct, and that's what scopists do. It takes time, and there's a process in which you do that. Now, in her research, my wife found that there is a Facebook that looks for scopists that do this. And so it's another opportunity to widen out and do something different. I'm sure there's a lot of other groups out there like that, other than Facebook, but I don't know how reliable they are. You have to really do some research and find out yourself about how well they pay and see if they get feedback from that. But that is an opportunity for you there. So it may take a little more work to identify who your employer would be or who these people are that are hiring you to do that. Number 7, work on your resume, or I should say resumes. So you should have, for every aspect of what you do, you should have a resume for whatever company you're applying for. They do not have to be the same thing. If you've done certain things throughout your life, then that resume, let's say you're looking to become a transcriptor. You want to do some transcripts. So what you do is you end up writing your resume for that particular one. If you want to do translations, your resume or your CV is going to be geared towards that. Now, if you want to do translating, then that's different. If you want to be a teacher of whatever language that your native language is, then your resume is going to fit that aspect. You don't have to put down every single company you worked for or everything you did, but only those that are specific to the ones you're looking for. Number 8, have to be confident. That's one of the most important things you could be, is to be confident. Never think that that doesn't play a huge part of how you present yourself. You have to look them in the eye. You have to be there ready to present yourself in the best light possible. Sit in front of your friends, family, or whoever you can that know you, and be confident in front of them. Have them give you mock interview questions so you're ready, but be confident because you know you and you can make that happen. Number 9, you have to stand out. You have to be different than everybody else. Employers go through hundreds and hundreds of resumes. I talked to one employer not too long ago because I teach English online. One of my students was telling me that he does a lot of hiring. So they get resumes and they go through them, and if they're longer than 2 pages, they throw them out. Now, not everybody does that, but that's something to be aware of, that you don't want it to be too wordy. You don't want to have it too much in your resume, because once you have something that stands out, they're going to take that, they're going to look at it, and then you have an opportunity. So always remember that if you're have something that stands out on your resume, something unique, something that's different from the rest, then your percentages go up, and you're more than likely going to get asked to come back or at least have a phone conversation with them. And last but not least, number 10, you have to have outstanding work. So let's say you're a freelancer, you've got this job from somebody, one of your first ones, especially if it's your first one. You have to take your time and do the job well. You cannot think about, I got to get this done quick. It may take you longer to do a good job, and you may make less money, but once you get that, your foot in the door with that company, you've done a great job. They're going to notice the good job you've done. So a good job is one of the most important things you can do. It's going to help you land maybe the long term, and that's what you're looking for, is the long term. And with that in mind, a freelancer has to deliver the best product possible, because what they're going to do is, if you do well, they're going to repeat. They're going to, oh, I like this guy, or I like this girl. I like what they say. And so they use you time and time again. And then as you get your foot in the door, you can start working a little faster once you realize what they do and how you can do the job better. It becomes better and better for you. So that's a really great opportunity. So don't blow the opportunity by thinking you have to hurry up. It needs to be perfect. That's it. That's the advice I have for you today. But be sure to check the links below. I have all the links of all the different things I was talking about. And they're going to help you to probably look at some things, maybe in a different light that you haven't thought of before. But I appreciate you guys being here. Check out my other videos, my other links, my other channels, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. I've got them all. Appreciate you guys being here. And don't forget to check out my ChingUp, chingup.com. It's a great website. It's all about money exchange from one place to another. We'll have a detailed video on that later. All right, everybody. Ciao, ciao. Thanks.